Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi guys, welcome to 1minutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about the service, and I want to talk to you about the distinctly different swing paths of the flat serve, the kick serve, and the topspin serve. I want to show you what the differences are in these swing paths, and then a great trick on how you can acquire the different swing paths and apply them to your serve today. Now, the beginning of all three serves should be very similar. The ball tosses are very slightly different, with the flat further in front and the topspin to the left and the slice slightly to the right, but they want to be as similar as possible. And then we begin the serve in the same way. We have our trophy pose and then drop and come immediately out of the drop into the swing. But now in the upswing to the ball, the strokes vary enormously. And when we make the flat serve, then we're coming through from the slot straight through in a direct line through the ball. On the slice serve, we're coming across the ball distinctly to the right, and the topspin serve, we're swinging distinctly upwards. But to acquire these three different swing paths, to apply them to your game, and to change them between one shot and another, requires a feel for the stroke. And a great way to find that feel is by choking up on the racket and then seeing how the racket butt behaves in a different fashion in the different serves. Let me show you what I mean. So in the flat serve, when I make the stroke, then the butt cap is going to point away from the target. So if the target is you in the camera, then the butt cap is going to point away from you. And then the stroke continues and we finish. In the kick serve, the butt cap is going to fold above my arm. So I make the stroke this way. And you see how the butt cap has gone above the arm. Once again, kick serve this way. And then we have the swing path and we make the stroke. And then for the slice serve, we're going to have more ulnar deviation. And so the butt cap is going to fold inside my arm. So it folds in this direction, like so. And now I make the movement and finish the stroke. So let's go through all three again. Flat serve, pointing away. Let's do it from this direction, it would be better. The flat serve, pointing away. The kick serve, going above the arm. And the slice serve, going inside the arm. By using the racket in this way and by gripping the racket in this way, then it's easy to feel the difference of the three swing paths. The natural thing to do then is to shadow one movement and then hold the racket normally and make the stroke. So I shadow the flat serve, and now I make the flat serve. I shadow the kick serve, and now I make the kick serve. I shadow the slice serve, and now I make the slice serve. And this is a great way of actually acquiring the swing paths, but it's also a great way of actually keeping them when you're in a match. Because if your kick serve is not really working and it doesn't feel right, you can just choke up on the racket and make some practice swings, and you've got the right swing path, and then we go back to serving. And it's the same with the slice serve and the same with the flat serve. So by choking up on the grip and finding the swing path with this simple trick, then it's easy to retain that correct swing path, even when you're under pressure. I hope this makes sense, because it's a great way of finding the different shapes of the strokes. And when you can vary the speed, spin, and direction of your serve, then your serve becomes a real weapon, and bad serving days become a thing of the past. If you like this idea or any other of our ideas, check out our books on Amazon. In the books, we break down the game into the biomechanics, the physics, the science of the strokes, and then we have super simple solutions with great illustrations, making it easy to follow and easy to apply change to your game. Or, for another way of improving, join players in almost 40 countries all over the world who I'm helping with one-to-one online coaching. We have a unique service providing video analysis, but also personalized video lessons tailor-made for your game to make your game improve. So no matter how good your flat serve, kick serve, or slice serve is, remember it's only when you're able to use all three that you're really reaching your potential with your service. Use this to find the correct swing paths, and you'll have a better serve today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.